Okay, so we have Jumbo back, and we are looking at.
It's not up yet. It's not up yet. You gotta introduce me properly.
It is. We have Jumbo back, and we are going to go ahead and be reviewing him. And which character are you here, Jumbo? I'd have
I'm
to guess.
Zen.
You're Zen. Okay, I thought that might be you.
We
Fair
had a
enough.
Moria OTP.
Did you?
But then they played BAP for like the last 3 minutes, so I'm like, why couldn't you have just done that the whole game?
Yes. Fair enough.
Attackers incoming.
No, I'm a little bit washed.
A little bit washed.
A little bit washed.
You played in a 4300 lobby earlier, but you're a little bit
Yeah, but
washed.
I won.
Okay, you did.
I won
you
though.
did.
And I only died to Diva Bomb twice. So,
Okay. How many fire strikes did you eat?
I didn't have the live counter going.
Okay.
My assistant wasn't with me.
That's fair. I'm surprised you gave them a day off. Like, that was very generous of you.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
I mean, no. I mean, I fired him.
Oh, got it. That made more sense.
He was not present enough for my liking.
Okay, so
Look at our Alpha Rhine charge into
your
them.
your Rhine is going pretty alpha in there. So
look,
you're
at this,
here.
look at this.
It is.
Our Rhine was actually like Bumper.
Mm-hmm.
Reincarnated.
Peak timing solid.
Look at this man.
I mean, wouldn't Bumper have to be like gone for him to be
Oh yeah, he would be
reincarnated?
gone. But
Okay. Play nice. Okay, maybe we tuck a little faster on our reload there. Yeah. Good shot. Sure. So that's a little surprising to me.
I was
Go ahead.
nervous for a Rhine though. Like I wouldn't
Sure.
normally orb a Rhine.
No, I don't mind you orbing the Rhine here. The Rhine is being your aggressive player, right? So like I can live with you orbing the Rhine here because you can also see that the Moira's pretty far away. The Moira came to deal
Yeah.
with you, right? So like I'm good with this.
And also Moria heals I think are very unpredictable compared to Baps. You know,
Sure.
I don't know what's going on with their tank.
Sure.
They could get over there and like spray them once and then die. I don't
What I'd say is a little more surprising to me, though, is you've put the Discord Orb on the BAP. Like, I'm good with the Harmony Orb on the Reinhardt. You've put the Discord Orb on the BAP, but then you're like, no, I'm keeping the pressure forward type thing. And maybe that's because you're now going to move the Discord
Well, okay,
Orb.
I have
Go
an
ahead.
explanation for your
Sure.
your simple brain.
Oh, thank you.
Temporal.
Thank you.
I put it on the bat because he's the only one I could see at the time. So I just wanted to get
Right.
it out. You know,
Right.
why let it be there?
But here's the thing.
And then when I switch up here, we go forward. That's
So-
how it's called
Pressure?
applying pressure.
Oh, nice. You know what's
he's
really
like, oh
cool?
my gosh, I'm so scared right now.
You know what's really cool though? Like
What?
this BAP has some pressure on him. You could put even more pressure on him to make him more leave. Yeah, that's how grammar works.
Aim.
You can't aim to the tracer. You can't aim. Like,
No, that was luck. He blinked into my shots.
So like we look at this, and I get it if you think my Reinhardt is in such bad shape that I need to be applying forward pressure with your orbs of destruction. Like I get that if that's your argument, but my general preference here would actually be not to move this Discord orb, but to actually put more pressure on this BAP over here, because he's got the aggressive angle right now, right? Like he's got the most aggressive position of anyone on his team, right?
Well, I knew what my trace is. They're gonna go on the boxes and they're gonna triple blink and one clip him. He
Okay.
told me.
And that's great, but you know, you've got to be like Jonak fighting with SBB here and just eliminate him before SBB gets there. And then it's like, nope,
SBB? SVB?
no. Oh,
What did you just say?
I said SBB. Sababelli?
Who's-
New York Excelsior, early season. Those
Oh.
two were on a team together. Yeah.
I don't know who SBB is. Nobody knows who that is except you.
That hurts. The original, the original tracer that would have been considered the best tracer in the world. There was a fight for that, but many people would have considered him the best in the world going into
What
season
happened to
1.
him?
I mean, he.
Did you take him out?
Well, you know, I might have taught all the other tracers how to beat him. No. Anyway, he was the peel heavy tracer. But my point here is, you look at this, and we can see that BAP relative to the other team has the most aggressive position. And the most aggressive position, well, like this is really kind of on the aggressive side for a BAP, but what we run into here is we generally want to make the person with the most aggressive angle. We want to either eliminate or apply pressure to them first to make their angle more passive, because that limits the incoming damage to your team. So like your heals last longer, your sustain lasts longer, you beat the other team, you outgrind them, you grind out a win if you sort of make the most dangerous people or the most aggressive people move in first. Like the same way that if you spend any time playing off tank, you might go, hey, your Zarya is pretty passive right now, whereas if your Zarya's out here, your Zarya's being pretty aggressive, right?
Is this a VOD review for my Zarya?
Yes,
No.
yes it is. So like
my off tank is like at least 4,500 though.
That's fine. Your off tank is being relatively passive right now. Being out here would be more aggressive.
Well, I need to apply the front pressure to.
You don't need to do it instead of them. It's just the same principle, and we're teaching you the principle. And you'd understand this with Zarya's, maybe. So like same thing here. This BAP has taken the most aggressive position on their team. They're also the most vulnerable as a result of that.
Okay,
and
I understand, Temporal.
Okay.
They're vulnerable. Shoot at him. We do blah 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 blah. That's
Right.
really all I hear.
Right.
from
There
you
you go.
right now.
There you go. They get forced in. They do less damage to your team. You win. It's great.
In your soul.
I hate playing with Morius.
You hate playing with Moiras? Okay.
Oh yeah, they're so annoying. It's just unfun as in,
Sure. So you're going like this.
kind of in the front line, but
Kind of, but the fight rotated. We'll live. We're going to reapply that Discord to D.Va. We're not going to reapply that Discord to D.Va.
I walked behind the wall because
Huh. That's, what do you, like, I get it. You can go for this. Now you're choosing to be pretty aggressive. Like, if you go out here, you can shoot into here, and that does have some value. I agree that
maybe I
does
should
have
just be
some,
back further.
some value. But I'd probably just be like, I'm going to make that BAP leave again, right? Especially if you shoot at that BAP is going to have to back off, and then it's less dangerous for you to swing out here like this, right?
Yeah.
So
If their BAP is like actually good at the game, he'll kill me.
Right. Or if you're actually good at the game, you'll eliminate him. Like, take your pick. But, like, maybe do that from cover and then move in like this. The only thing... Go ahead.
You keep going.
The only thing that you're really getting by going out here is perhaps an earlier opportunity to apply your Discord Orb to the target that the majority of your team is attacking, which does have some value. Go ahead.
I think I have a little bit more damage out here.
Hmm.
I mean, I could have been smart.
Yeah.
But intelligence is all relative, Temporal.
Ah, yes.
To you, you might be stupid. I mean, to you, you might be smart, but to me, like smartness, intelligence is all relative. So to me, this is the smartest play that could have happened.
Okay. I'm not sure that was the argument you think you made, because you were going for an argument of I'm so much smarter than you, Temporal, and you don't understand it, but you explained it so poorly while explaining that intelligence is relative that I think you just you convinced everyone in the opposite direction.
Or did I explain it so intelligently that you just don't understand?
Could be.
Temporal sucks. Jumbo is top 500. Now, why would you give him money to say that? That seems kind of contradictory.
Adam Nicholas comes in with the 199 super chat to say Temporal sucks. Jumbo is top 500. I appreciate that, Adam. I appreciate that.
A bit. I mean, pay me. I can drop my PayPal. I have it. Adam Nicholas keeping up with his reputation of the bad boy of the Temporal chat room. Look at this.
I see
This scared me.
That should scare you.
I thought I could just ego duel the Tracer.
Okay.
I missed all my
so
shots.
this is
But
the
then they're all
thing.
here.
But I'm not
I was
sure
like,
why
oh.
we're drifting in more. This is fine. You can fire it from here. Why are we still continuing forward? Wait a second. There's a McCree. There's a Rhine Shield. Turns out there's a Tracer too. This is already let me throw my 5 orbs and leave territory.
They say forward. If you aren't going forward, then you aren't going. People say that.
Uh,
If I'm good though, I killed the McCree.
Okay. So you don't lottery gets a McCree. That
It was a
poor
good
Tracer.
play.
That poor Tracer.
Yeah, this person has been playing Respawn Simulator this whole game. Oh, who's Lynchy? Temporal, who is that? You can tell
Who
me.
knows? Who knows? I legit couldn't tell you.
Temporal, go career profile.
No, I'm good, thanks.
I'm gonna find everyone who used to play the game, and like everyone in existence, and see what rank you are.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a temporal exposed video.
Okay. You're
No,
gonna fig-
I didn't.
You're gonna figure
I
out
guess,
that I'm bronze. There you go. You're gonna figure out I'm bronze.
But I was like, why is Arzari no? No.
Oh, sorry. What's that?
Arzari is standing cart, and I'm used
Yeah.
to standing cart. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I guess I'll leave.
Yeah, no, it's weird. You're sorry, shouldn't be card, but they are. So you're gonna work with it. You get that out. Okay, you can charge a right click here, but it'd be pretty easy for you to get a Discord orb off, right?
I could also just shoot at the Rhine shield while I'm walking.
Right.
But I'll probably
Like
end up
this.
hitting that anyway.
Right. This is sort of like, questionable right click charge. Not terrible, but questionable.
Not the worst thing. Okay, this is definitely a bit. I
Owie?
mean,
Yeah.
unlucky.
Well, it's a bit
Orion and
unlucky.
Alpha.
It's a bit unlucky.
Yeah, if
On the
you
other
look at
hand-
the Kree POV, he hit that shot like he was aiming at the soldier, but he hit
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Look at the POV.
On the other hand, that's 2 orbs that you've sent through a window. Like, you are choosing to duel a window here. Like, okay, this happens. You guys have high ground. They have the window going, and you're choosing to fight them through it. You're not
Well-
going, let me slide back over here and shoot you guys where the window isn't relevant.
That
You're-
would be smart. That's also an off angle.
Yep, crazy how that works. And I understand not wanting to just hide because your Moira's doing coalescence things. So you don't want to just give up, but you would not fight
I
them
would
through
probably
the window.
I'd probably fucking do more from there anyway.
A little bit.
Because the Rhine can just shield if anyone is gonna die, and they can off angles.
Repetition is the
Do you need off angles? Do we need them?
Do we need a... Well, I don't know, guys. Jumbo's...
Positioning.
Adam thinks that you should coach them all, so maybe you should tell people your thoughts on off angles.
I think they're useless. I think if your whole team walks in one direction, you'll be an unstoppable force.
Ah, but what if you meet an unmovable object?
But no, everyone can move unless you don't have a keyboard. So
Well,
weird logic. bad
some people
logic.
seem like they don't, but hey.
Look at this reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Nice!
And then I don't block the play.
That's less good. So the next
Could have
step...
blocked. That would have been
Yes,
such a good play if
yes.
I blocked it.
That would have been the this
That
goes
would've
to
been
the
like
highlights
the cherry.
reel. Exactly.
Yeah, that would have been to the highlights reel, but now we're just fucking.
But that's step 1. You got the reaction time for that now. You're able to
I've done
predict
it
it.
before.
Good.
I just kind of forgot to do it. We still won though, and we wouldn't have won if I didn't.
anger. You defeat only yourself.
Okay, that's fine. You get it off immediately rather than charging the 5th, which is good.
This is the current rank one then.
And the
rank
Discord's
2.
reasonable fast.
Rank 2.
Discord, yeah, reasonable speed.
And I almost died of the bomb. See, this guy still gets destroyed. I did everything I could to help him. But he's bad.
This will heal you.
We should just rolled our entire team.
Until he finds you.
But then he made a mistake.
He found you.
Yeah, he found me.
It's poor Tracer. Okay, so this is maybe a little... Like, I get it. What you're going for here is you're saying, I'm going to spam the empty space to not let them enter it.
There are kind of people there.
What's that?
There are kind of people there.
No, they're there, but you're not trying to hit those people. You're trying to let them not peek, right?
I think you need to.
Please tell me you're not actually trying to hit these people. Okay.
Hey man, I did kind of hit them though. So
Okay, okay.
Gaze.
hey man, our main healer just died. I need to send that Orb
Okay.
Run stat.
Yeah, you do. You do. I mean,
Stat,
there's definitely room to move that, and then you get the Discord good. Sure. Which would make up your mind. What are you doing?
probably put all my power into one, not two.
Okay, so forward, back, back, forward, back, 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 forward, 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 forward. Back. Oh, cover, maybe cover.
I'm reading the fight.
Uh-huh.
You don't know how to read fights, Temporal.
Yes. I don't
let
know
me
how to
review
read
this.
fights.
Let me review this
please,
for you.
Please.
I could review an OWL game, and you would be lost in the knowledge I display.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We should do that. We should review
should.
an OWL game together.
We could do that. That could be fun. So,
yeah.
So again, this forward and back, like sometimes the situation does change and it does change what you're doing, but this doesn't really look like you have a serious plan of where you're going. Are you going to get to here? Because this sort of makes sense. It's a little aggressive, but it sort of makes sense. Are you going to play around this? That's fine too. But your Zen, your projectile, your damage isn't really changing at range. It's just, your aim difficulty that changes at range. So like,
You didn't see that in the new patch, man?
we can play from here, or we can rotate up and play from here. But we shouldn't get caught here. We might be going up and then go, no, it's too hot, and change our mind and get out. But we're not gonna do the Rhine dance as Zen. How's that? You like the Rhine dance? Okay.
Big right click.
Like, I'm good with the right click charge, but like, why are we staring at the wall?
Because I had to get cover.
This is still it's the same cover. You
No.
just this is better.
Look, Temporal, I have a strong liking for architecture,
Okay.
specifically walls.
Walls are great, but you don't
Walls
need to
are
stare
great.
at them for them to
Where
do their
would you
job.
be without walls? Where would you be without
Outside.
walls? Exactly. See? Logic.
You're kind of floating in the middle of the lane again. Like we look at this and what's your plan? What's your plan, Jimbo? Oh,
is to.
now you've got some cover.
It's
now
because I'm so far back. If you're far back enough, you don't need cover because no one will see them.
That's not how it
Like,
works.
okay, if I was playing on point 1 right now, I wouldn't need cover because no one can kill me.
That you'd have cover against them. If we
No,
put
but
you on
like,
point
yeah.
1, you have cover against them.
But I
See
could be
this?
standing out in the open.
No, your cover is relative to your opponents.
Look at this assassination attempt. About to happen.
Okay, I like it. Sure, let's do it.
Why not?
The one complaint that I have is this is awesome and all.
That is awesome. It's epic, man.
It could almost be epic, but you've still got 200 HP. And I don't mind. I'm not like, oh, bleed your 200
No, the
HP
trans
before
was a
your
flex.
transcendence. I know the
I
trans is a
circled his
flex.
body with the transcendence.
Well, I mean,
It's a flex
I
on
get
me.
it. Though you'd be more effective doing that to the Tracer because you're more likely to put the Tracer on full tilt than the BAP at this point. But what we'd be looking at here is we do want to get, or even if we're doing the flex trans, like just get the orbs out. And it's not totally a flex trans because what we're looking at here is there is still this window that they're threatening with type thing. Like this fight is not 100% over. You see
Exactly.
what
That's
I'm saying?
why I'm using the trans to finish it out. Duh.
I agree, which is why I'm not objecting to the trans to flex on him. But if that's what we're doing, why don't we, I don't know, put a Discord orb out on this Reinhardt as we're hitting the trans
I heard
button?
the honestly coming
Mhm.
for me. It was like a barrel in the wind, Temporal. I don't know what that means. A barrel in the wind. Look at this. Go backwards.
The 8-second cooldown? Okay.
Go backwards.
I will.
You can see them sleep me.
Okay. I'm looking forward to this.
Now this is just I don't trust you to review all of these anymore. I can't even see the sleep.
Mm-hmm. Show me the sleep,
did it.
Jumbo. Show me the
You
sleep.
weren't looking.
That sleep was.
ugly.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
ugly.
That
That's
almost
ugly.
got you. That almost got you,
No,
Jumbo.
but they were looking for me, but then like they have hand seizures. Yeah, I've talked to this person. They have hand seizures, and they
Oh,
were gonna
okay.
do a flick for me, but then accidentally they like flicked their mouth. It's so fast. They
Oh
don't
yeah.
even know.
Oh yeah. They were gonna sleep you over here before.
You don't see that.
It's true. I
know
don't
the
see it.
community. I know hand seizures. There are two things that I know: hand seizures and community. So yeah. Temporal, let's be honest, you're threatened by him. That's true. Or you've never you just what you're doing is you want to tell me that my Zen gameplay is not like perfect.
Yeah.
Because you're scared of what I could do if I got into Owl. I'd mess everything up. I'd make Zen perma-meta.
You'd make Zen perma-meta. I don't think I'm remotely scared of a Zen perma-meta. I'm good with Zen metas. Let's do it.
Screw you. Oh my god, that's clean.
I just feel bad
back.
for the guy. Like, we can watch it, and we can talk about, like... Hey, technically, you should be thinking about, hey, do you need to back up, use the cart as cover, things like that. Those are all things we should be talking about, but I'm actually... Exactly. I'm actually, at this point, saying you're playing mind... Like, you may or may not intentionally be doing this, but you're actually actively tilting this Tracer now,
Yeah,
and this
they've
is
died
fine.
to me 4 times.
Yeah.
I think they've died like 5 times. They're all by my cold Zen arm, my robot hand.
Jumbo,
Yeah.
what am I going to say about this? Do we need to pre-aim at the opening?
Yes.
Why do we
You
need
don't
to...
understand because you're not an aimer.
Oh,
you
yeah.
always played no skill heroes like Winston.
Yes, uh-huh.
If it doesn't have to aim, it's not skill.
I'd love to see your primal juggling tomorrow, Jumbo.
I have a clip. I have
Okay.
a clip that shows me perfectly doing everything.
Okay. So again, we don't need to peek this angle before it's open. We can be like, hey, I'm going to do this, and once we get up to 4 or so orbs, then we peek it. Because if we can see through this angle, in theory, another Zen can open the angle and throw their charged orbs, or an Ashe can open the angle with a Mercy Boost, or a Widow can open the angle, all sorts of bad, scary things.
Temporal was a Winston Automate. Somebody said you're a Mori main.
You want to correct them. I get it.
I looked at your Liquipedia. I've inspected you.
Yeah.
You know, I was the second person in your Discord.
Yeah, you were. You're one
And
of the
I
OGs in the Discord.
And I still don't have the admin rank.
You're right. What a strange oversight.
Why is that, Temporal? Why
Okay.
don't I have admin rank?
So, must have been an oversight. So here we are. And, like, how are you going to control your cover right now if McCree starts shooting at you?
Go third body experience. Third body experience.
Okay.
Now, if you see, I'm using my Moria to body block me because Moria is a worse hero.
That's
so
true.
I want them to body block me and be a meat shield.
Okay.
It's called natural cover.
I'm afraid... Natural. All natural cover is more like
all
it.
natural. Moria is all natural.
Okay.
You know that they were born and now they live. That's natural.
I mean,
They were
compared
not
to
made
the...
in the lab,
That's
you.
fair. How dare you share my secret? Okay.
Our Ryan very out. Look at the.
Double
I mean, we could call it a quick reaction time, or we could ask why wasn't he Harmony Orbed during the high noon?
That's all I hear. That's really all I hear. That's what everyone else
Like,
hears,
wait,
too.
it's a high noon. Our Reinhardt's fine. Like, we look
because
at this,
high
we're like,
noon insta kills. It's a one-shot ability.
right.
He doesn't need orb. If it's a one-shot ability, he doesn't need it.
Why isn't he Harmony Orbed? He one-shots other people. It's not a, like, the Harmony Orb is to protect him. We're not worried about... Go ahead.
You're saying you should always orb your Widowmaker 100% of the time?
Am I saying that you should frequently high noon your Death Blossoming Reaper, your high nooning Soldier, your your high nooning McCree, your visoring Soldier, your barraging Pharah? Yeah, these things generally benefit from getting orb moved to them if your orb isn't doing anything else critical at the moment. And your Rhine's fine, your Moira's paying attention to them. Yeah, eyeballs are going to get pulled to your Kree, so let's also throw the Harmony Orb at your Kree. Let him charge that high noon a little more. He's likely to be put under pressure.
But he doesn't die. If you watched, if you had patience with yourself. I know you don't have patience a lot in your life because of your childhood. Probably.
Oh yeah.
You being born in a test tube and all that.
Didn't need much patience because the accelerated growth process that happens there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. Orion. Alpha. LH Cloudy. Nervous. What we got? Fun game.
Okay, so where are you rotating towards? What's your cover going to be?
Do you see my Moria?
Oh, the Fire Strike, I see. Yeah.
See that aim?
I do. And you're out muscling these guys, and it's great that you're out muscling these guys. And I'm good with you just choosing to out muscle the Tracer at this point, but we still want to be a little more aware of our cover. The drifting. Go ahead.
I can bench 3 pounds.
Nice.
7 times in a row. Sometimes 4.
Ooh.
Nervous yet? Preparing for a fight.
Ready. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
A disciplined mind is your most dependable ally.
That's some advice for you. He just gave you advice.
Solid, liquid, solidus, naked?
No, Zen.
Oh.
A solid mind is a disciplined mind.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It was there.
We just
Vouch
listened to
for
it.
Me, Chat. Vouch for me. It was there.
I believe you.
Watch the VOD. It said it. It was said.
5, 4.
I made him get off Tracer too.
1.
Yeah. And now he's probably tilted and his team doesn't like him.
Yeah. That's what we do. Honestly, people who type easy are the smartest people in the world. Like in Teabag and stuff.
They're not the smartest in the world. It's a tactic. Like, it is a tactic, and it does have some value. I don't necessarily recommend it, because it also requires a certain level of mental fortitude, and it tends to make the player themselves feel a little like they have to.
Zero friends.
True.
You will never make a friend if you do that. Statistically, people who do that have a worse social life.
According to the new data, doesn't everyone have a worse social life? Like
No,
the average number of
not me.
close friends used to be 10 to 20, and now it's like 3 something in the last week.
Spiritually, I have many friends.
Okay.
Thousands.
Oh, there we go. We found it. We found our second Fire
But
Strike.
I'm feeding his alt charge so that he thinks he's doing better than he is. They do that now too. Because in the new patch, Zen passively gives 25% less alt charge.
Zen wasn't good enough, so we gave him Roadhog buffs.
Zen got the Roadhog buff.
Okay, you're gonna reharm to your Tracer. Good.
Yeah. But Orion and Moria died because of garbage.
Okay.
The Orion blocked my shots.
I know, that was brutal. And that was, a reasonable play of, hey, if you're going to get back into this, you're going to have to do it like this. We could object a little bit, potentially, to your timing, if we wanted. Like, we're definitely getting micro, but we could look at this from
I could have waited a second for, engagement timing.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, where it's like,
wait.
Was there going to be a better window for you to take this? And it looks like the answer is probably not. Like, there wasn't going to be anything closer, but we probably wanted
Maybe
to
wait
look
for
for
my
that.
career.
Yeah.
Maybe wait for my career.
But you're juggling that against you're going to get eliminated later, and they're potentially going to get more progress. And I think this is reasonable. We just want to have had the thought, is there a better timing?
It's not a huge deal, Tempo.
It's not a huge deal.
This is why your social life has gone down. This is why I only have 3 close friends.
Overconfidence is a flimsy shield.
Tempo, I'll be honest. Am I one of your close friends?
You're at the top of the bulletin board, Jumbo. Didn't you know? Like, I have my whiteboard with my friends.
Oh,
It's
really?
like, there's Jumbo, then there's my blankie, then there's, like, you know, my stuffed animal, then there's, you know, my... Oh, shoot, I can't be like my boss at work or something, because...
Big rifle. It's OP. They need to nerf Ryan.
Ryan's OP with those fire strikes. Fair enough.
Ryan fire strikes. They're gonna give him 2.
Yeah. That
They
doesn't
should
really
just
help
give-
him, but hey.
They should give him 1. That does 200 damage.
No.
And it's
Absolutely not.
It's every 10 seconds. Bigger cooldown.
Absolutely not.
Just angry.
Okay, so like, I'm looking at this, and I'm okay with this, but is your team going to push into these guys?
Poking, bro. Man.
I know, but if you're poking, you want to be over here, and you might be worried about, no, Tracer could come through and get me, but your Tracer was just here, so you're pretty sure that this is secure for the moment, so you actually staying over here with a slightly bigger angle on them, even if it means you see them slightly later, is going to be a little bit better. Plus, you avoid fire strikes that are meant for your team if you do that.
I am part of the team, so technically they're all meant for me.
Fair. Okay.
Chad agrees with me. Chad has agreed with everything I've said.
Sounds about right. By chat, do you mean Adam? Yeah, okay.
Yes, Adam Nicholas is on my side. Dude, I would have tilted him so hard if I hit those.
You would have.
That was so good. Oh, I just live to play this game and make other people sad.
Okay, but why did we back out to here in the first place? Like, we know this is the edge of our cover against this direction, so why did we back out to here?
I'm gonna die, man. I'm resetting, man.
You're resetting?
I mean, I could have lived, to be fair, but, like, I'm resetting.
Okay.
Oh, I almost did it. He almost died. But he did lose the game, so who's the real winner? Oh, spoiler. My bad. My bad.
How dare you spoil that for everyone?
Desperately on the edge of their seats, you know, sweating their brows. What happened to our Tracer? Can we get a Tracer replay?
Sure, we can get a Tracer replay.
I'd like to know.
Time's right on target.
Ouch. Ouch is what happened to the Tracer. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I've never lose the game before. Adam Paris said lose. Peeking window smart there.
No, peeking window here is
I
not
mean,
particularly
Ryan
wise.
shattered window.
Peeking window is not particularly great. If we were going to peek window, we'd do it from this side. And also, hey, look who's high nooning. Look who's coalescing. I bet one of those people could use a Harmony Orb.
He has every single healing in the game. He has 3,000% healing.
3,000% healing? I don't
Yes.
think it goes that high. I don't. So we're throwing this. Okay. Oh, you have it on your coalescing Moira. I'll live with that. That's a little scary.
But it's a fee. And
Oh, but then the McCree goes down. Oof, feels bad.
Because I was at my coalescing Moria, man. Oh, imagine if I hit shot.
But even with just like a moment of this angle, look at how much work you did. Imagine if you'd had it earlier. Okay.
Yeah, but there's no possible way that could have happened.
Yeah, that would have been impossible.
Statistically, no one's ever used that angle before.
Statistically.
Have you ever seen statistics on Portal?
Have I ever seen statistics? I think I've seen statistics.
The statistics say that your chat wants me to own your channel.
Ah.
And do the reviews from now on.
So I see you use statistics about as well as the media generally does.
On Portal?
Yeah?
When are you going to do a political stream?
When am I going to do a political stream? I'm not really doing a political stream.
I thought that's like half of your audience. They really want political streams.
Maybe they do, but maybe that's the
What?
future. Maybe that's the future if Overwatch 2, you know, does not do well.
I mean, what is Overwatch 2 come out? 3 years?
Sure, we hope so.
We're hoping. That's the best possible case. That's no, Temporal just is scared of me. Somebody said in the chat, I noticed Temporal goes easy to everyone who's in voice calling him. No. They're just scared.
I think generally
What?
that's true, Val, but it's not true for Jumbo. Like, generally that's true, but it's not true for Jumbo.
Are you scared of confrontation?
No.
Are you a Gen Z?
Grumpy old man. Reviewed by Grumpy old man. No, I am not Gen Z.
Gen Z,
Tranquility.
old man, born in the wrong generation. Reviews. Woke.
There is disquiet.
Woker Gen Z.
Like, this is gonna get tagged by the algorithms as such a different type of video than it actually is with where
I'm
you're
helping
going.
you. This is gonna pop off your channel. You're gonna wake up tomorrow with 3 million subscribers.
I can see it now, flagged
I'm
for
gonna-
limited
I'm-
monetization or taken down.
I'm gonna say a bunch of buzzwords. Gen Z, politics, tax fraud, marriage. What's another buzzword? Woke. Geek. Simple, I'm helping you. Right
Yeah, I guess you are. Okay, that was... So here we are. You're doing this. Your orbs are back. We're gonna get a fresh orb out. Good habit. That wasn't an amazing right click. Like, we look at this and we go, hey, we're doing it.
They
We
tell
got
me
our
to
orb
right
out.
click when I don't see people. I
You-
don't see anyone, so I right click.
Okay, your single orb right click, your double orb right click. At that
It's
point,
called a double.
a double. Okay, a double.
You are your own worst enemy.
Into a Discord. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just deciding if it's worth to Harmony Orb Tracer there, because Tracer is generally a good Harmony Orb target, but Tracer's positioning kind of sucks. You see what I'm saying? So I was
What?
actually deciding if it made more sense.
That's stupid. That's stupid, man. How am I supposed to know who Tracer or how positioning is? I'm supposed to like fundamentally analyze everyone on my team.
Yes, as a support, you're supposed to understand what good and bad DPS positioning looks
I
like.
understand nothing.
Okay.
Also, how is my whole team flashed? What's going on there?
Yeah,
look
that's
at them.
pretty good. That's pretty good. It's
They're
not
all flashed.
Yeah, it's not actually your whole team. It's their whole team, but
Who my team is?
okay.
Actions.
Discord? No.
Discord is overrated.
No, it's not. But you've gotten much better about fast applying it.
If
Sure.
Discord was good, they would remove it. Just like
You mean
they
if
removed-
Discord was good, they'd nerf it eventually after people saying it's good for 4 years?
Well, then it sucks. It's the worst hero in the game.
Okay, so we're probably not going to jump peek this. Like, that's good that we got this elimination, but we're probably not going to re-peek this like this,
One shot me.
and re-peek like this without first charging orbs, right? Like,
Well, I really wanted to like fast build Transcendence. You know, I wanted to fast track the process.
okay,
'Cause
do you
that's the
feel
only
like
way
you
we win
need
fights.
trans to answer the grav that they don't have?
No, because the only time we win is like when I have trans. Like half the time we need trans to win.
Okay, okay.
I felt like because we have more heals. And Bap
So
is
you need
just-
more healing to win,
Bap is
basically.
basically just no. I mean, he also has the immortality. Bap is just a second mini Zen.
I hear you.
That's the same amount of damage. The only thing he doesn't have is the Discord one.
In the shadow
That's true,
of
he does
dark,
not have a Discord orb.
I require aid.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Oh boy. I feel like it wouldn't be a jumbo bot if that didn't happen.
Classic Jumbo, man.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
really, your answer here sort of becomes a, oh shoot, do you tuck right? And you probably do have to tuck right. Like, you'd like to get left, but it's just
I mean,
too
my
scary
whole team
to
is
go
dead.
left.
If you
Yeah.
see this, my team is dead.
What are you talking about? If you survive, you totally keep Zarya up. And if you keep Zarya up, Zarya takes... Okay, yeah, your team is in trouble. We know.
Yeah, my team's dead. My team's over, done with.
Target-rich environment.
It's all over. Hey, blah.
Repetition
Hey, Blah.
is the path.
I don't know
They're
if you tuned
going
in
blah.
at just the right time. They've been
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
Oh.
this whole time is the right time.
I mean, that's your third or fourth fire strike, but
And
that
he
was
actually-
the first one that got you.
Anytime I'm speaking is the right time.
Okay.
People tell me that.
Boom, there's the window fire strike right through your Moira natural cover. Moira wasn't in front of him that time. She was to the right, but hey.
First thing I see is Jumbo eating a fire strike. They're all part of the natural organic breakfast I cook for myself every day.
Fine.
My orb usage? Some would call it superb.
Your orb usage is pretty good, yeah. It's much improved from when we started.
Well, I mean, I hope so. I was like flat now.
Unfulfilled
You were lower than plat when we started, but yeah.
No, I mean, I was gold technically, but
Yeah.
I don't think I was ever really gold.
No, I think you would have made some of that climb very much on your own, I agree.
I think I would have gotten the
Yeah.
definitely. Because I just kind of out-mechanicked everyone. Somehow. I don't even know how I got good mechanics in the first place. Because I was a Morio TP.
Because what?
I don't know how I got good mechanics in the first place because I was a Morio TP.
Oh, okay. That's, yeah,
Like,
that's
and
a
I
fair
never
point.
I never called luck.
Okay, like,
called
but it was
RNG.
high. Like, that was high for hitting someone
Because I
who's
knew I was
walking
tracking
across
the respawn.
right
I was
here.
tracking the respawn, man.
Oh, because you were going for these. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, are you trying to go for them
Yeah.
here, or are you trying to go for them
You
here?
wouldn't know.
Okay.
You wouldn't know.
Okay.
Maybe one day you'll learn. Tracer, the minute I looked at her, they was terrified. From all the times I've scarred them.
experience
Ooh.
tranquility.
Ooh. E.
It's too many ults, but okay.
I tried to save Orion, but I have 500 MS reaction time. So
Okay, well that's gonna make things hard.
I used it all up on that.
Yeah,
good
she
one.
went before you
Uh,
did with her ult, but that's okay. Oh, you're robbing the bubbles.
Probably get back to a better spot. soon.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that all game. Okay. Right idea. Sure.
Yeah, the
Yeah, no, the orb placement is
Complaining
fine.
tracers. Everyone other than Zenmain, horrible people.
What if there's other Zen mains on your team? I imagine that's pretty horrible.
They are horrible people. AKA, I'm the only one. It was
That's
good.
about right. That's about where I figured we were going here.
That's called narcissism.
Okay,
You
so
suffer with narcissism?
we're talking here. What do you mean suffer?
Just joined, saw the title, now I'm wondering about the rank. Top 1. This was a top 1 game. It's low flat. No, it's not. This is not low flat gameplay. Flat rank, GMI. It's actually, it was like a 3.9 game, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble here.
Okay, so here we are. We're doing this. We see the soldier here. Why did we go here, though? Like, here, our options are narrow. Here, we have this cover. Like, this cover's pretty good, man. It's pretty good here.
I'm off angling, man. I'm off angling.
Oh, are you off angling?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Cover's great. And just to point out, like, as we go here, this soldier had no business eliminating you. Like, this soldier had no business getting out
It's
alive.
because I can't aim and I suck.
Aim is not your problem. Aim is not your problem.
If I had better aim and could just 2-tap everyone, then I win. So what do you think I do there? Use cover? What
Yes!
does that even mean?
What does it mean to use cover? Well, Jumbo, so the way cover works is you get these objects. You put them mostly between you and the opponent. And if you start to take damage and you don't like it, you press the button and the cover fully blocks the damage. And it's amazing. Okay, that's what that means.
Cover is a hot take. This is the guy you want reviewing Owl with you.
Okay, okay.
I think we should actually do it though.
We should. I'll reach out to you. We'll schedule it. Maybe
We
we'll
should do
review
a-
one of the playoff games as we're entering.
Yeah, the shock. We should, if shock makes it, let's do that. They
Okay.
tried to sign me, but I said no.
It's going to be an interesting take. I mean, when I insult the players, it's good fun because it's going to be fun to watch you insult the players.
Hardstuck 3.9 player insults actual 4.6 players. Made it their career.
Reloading in the open rather than tucking.
Where am I tucking to?
Left. You literally just go left, so you go diagonal forward left, and then you go by diagonal forward right once your reload's done.
Alright, man. Whatever you say, I guess. You're the patriarch.
It's worked pretty well so far, whatever I say, so...
I gotta retilt them a little bit. Yeah.
Gotta get some more buzzwords in there.
Yeah, okay. Tilt.
Oh.
Sensitive times.
I feel like you gotta get these top 3 tricks or, something in there.
Quality.
Okay. Okay.
Possibly life tips. Bagadoon.
Okay. So here we are. We're doing this. We're threatening this. We like that we're threatening this. Both of our orbs are gone, so we need to think about that. We get one orb out there. Tracer's on us. We don't care that
Alright.
Tracer's on us.
Well,
We
what
don't-
I did there was actually smart. I took your advice.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna hit the Q,
Oh,
and I'm like, oh shit! I remembered in this moment, temporal.
get your
The
Discord
third
out?
eye, a vision came to me.
Okay.
I saw you in a white robe. And
Oh,
he said, "Don't do it, Jumbo." And you had like a halo around your head.
okay. Because
So
you wanted to
obviously it
get the
wasn't
orb
real,
out,
'cause
or
you're going
because you wanted to? Because I'm not against you pressing Q here. That's something I could live with. Excuse me. What you're saying is because of the lamp, and I get that. But I'm just looking at this. My point that I'm trying to get to. Sorry, Q isn't the point I'm trying to get to. The point I'm trying to get to. This is good, but why are we continuing to shoot the diva with 3 more shots, 4 more shots, 5 more shots, 6 more shots, rather than wait, there's a tracer shooting at us. Let's actually turn and maybe Discord or shoot at the tracer rather than for 6 more shots
Do you
shoot
think my
at the diva.
positioning was bad here to begin with, though?
Do I think your positioning was bad here to begin with? So no, I don't actually think that originally the positioning was the issue. This is a
Well,
long.
not here. That's fine. But I'm more talking about as the fight progressed.
And this
Over
happens,
here.
and you're
Is this-
adjusting
is
to
this
here.
getting a little bit aggressive.
It's a little bit on the aggressive side, but you have done a pretty good job of making sure that no one's willing to use this short flank on you, right? Because you pretty heavily enforced this short flank before you went here, and what makes this positioning bad isn't the tracer coming up this way, it's that this short flank is available. And I feel like you've bought yourself some amount of time that this short flank isn't going to get pushed during by having spammed it so heavily. So no, it's okay that you go here. It's not best thing ever, but it's okay that you go here. Because again, the vulnerability to the tracer here isn't really the problem. The problem with the tracer is that you don't shoot at her for 6 shots.
Well, because I don't respect them at all.
You don't respect... Oh, the tracer?
Yeah, they're horrible.
Well,
Worst player I've ever
right,
seen,
but if
to be
you
honest.
let them get an elimination on you, it undoes a lot of the tilt work you did.
Well,
It releases
going
a
to
lot of
trans,
the
so
stress.
They were never going to kill me. Have they killed me once this whole game?
I don't think so. No, on Soldier they did. Yes, on
Oh
Soldier
yeah,
they
but
did.
on Tracer they haven't.
That's true. But they're going to consider this a win. Not a huge win, but this is, a little bit of a win. They got trans out of you.
No, consider anything other than a game win a win.
Right,
That's
but
somewhat
again, you're working with their mentality, not reality.
Ooh, that was some rhyme. So look at this. Me and Kree in the back line.
Yep.
Darkness falls.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay. Oh, they're back on Soldier. Oh, it's actually a different Tracer. Yeah, they swapped. Mars was
They had
the...
to delegate. They had
Yeah.
to delegate. I mean, you are BAP Zen. How does Tracer kill that? I mean, it's pretty easily. You just gotta go in for engagement timing, man. You know? I think it's because then the Tracer goes in when their BAP is helping the guy. Your line,
I mean,
your thing.
their BAP Zen hasn't really given the Tracer a ton of issue. The Tracer's been losing 1v1s to Zen repeatedly. Like, to be
Yeah.
perfectly honest, this isn't some like,
No,
oh, I
I
can't
mean,
find a
this
time.
guy said. I mean, you are BAP Zen. Our combo's BAP
Oh,
Zen. How does
seriously,
Tracer kill that?
what does Tracer do? Well, what you do is you go, hey, you can either
Engagement
try
timing,
to
right?
take down the Zen very quickly before... Yeah, engagement timing is huge, obviously, for any flanker, but you take down the Zen when the BAP is paying forward attention, because you can take down the Zen faster than the BAP, or you go in when Lamp has already been deployed for something like this.
And
Those are your
Tracers
answers.
and like high masters or probably have pretty good mechanics enough to one clip a Zen a lot of the time. And I mean, technically that Tracer did kind of kill me.
Just
I
now
mean-
or earlier? Earlier, I remember a
If I
Tracer...
didn't,
Good.
if I didn't have trans, I'd die.
Yeah.
And they got that trans out.
Of course, you sent 6 shots into Diva during that time, but, you know...
I wonder if our crew would have gotten those 3 picks if I was in the Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, good
You think
question.
so?
Good
We
question.
should 1 hour review this game. That would be funny though. You should get like a silver game and like professionally review it.
I could.
Like a silver lobby.
Okay. So we look at this, and obviously there's a few things I can point out for you, but Jumbo, what do you think were areas for improvement in you in this game? Because if you can find them, it's like going to be more valuable if you've internalized what they're. What do you take away from this game other than, you know, you're the best in your future rank 1 Zen?
What?
You cut out. You got something there, Jumbo?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, probably a little combo things, man.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of said use cover.
Yeah, I did.
Distinctively use your cover, you know?
I did. Cover would
Like,
definitely make my list. Yep.
Hold the angles. Hold the cover harder.
Yep.
Because sometimes I have it near me. It's just like
You sort of have it near you, and then you wander away a little bit without having earned it yet. Like, again, if you push everyone back, like, there is something to be said for you take a wider peek to get a slightly better angle, but you're not really earning those always before you
Well,
go
I mean, how
for
the correct way you play Zen, you know, is you have your cover, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm
And
listening.
then-
I want to know the
oh,
correct way to play Zen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you just listen to me, Temporal.
Sure.
And then you say I'm listening as you interrupt me. So basically, you have your cover, right? And 80% of the time, you have this cover you play, and then you wait for the opportunity or them being low or whatever, a pick or whatever, you know, and then you transition to your next cover.
Oh, okay.
And then you just keep rinsing, repeating that.
Okay.
That's Zen.
So that's some of Zen.
That's how you play
sure.
Zen positioning.
Okay. That's some Zen.
That's how you play support positioning.
So I think we do have that, and we can lock that in for you where, hey, you can do a little better of a job of being aware of where the cover is, or if you're drifting wide, hey, we don't want to be drifting wide unless we've maybe done the proper work of shooing the opponents away type thing, or we're transitioning to a new set of cover.
Don't face tank windows.
Don't face take windows is a good one. And I think our cover, combines nicely with another piece here. It's not as important, but there's more for you to reach in terms of some off-angle work in general. Like Zen generally plays back, but Zen can play back on a little bit of an off-angle and get more. Remember, we had situations here, where we could have done, we had situations where the off-angling was pretty safe and really was just an upgrade for us, remember?
Yeah, because you get more damage.
Right.
But I'm
right.
still a bit speculative about all that.
Okay. Okay. Well,
All that
it's
off angle
all that
stuff.
off
And
angle
I'll
stuff.
make sure to say that in my professional
Yes.
owl review.
Yes, that you're not sold
I
on
need
this
to,
off angling thing.
I need to
Okay.
make a coaching channel now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Okay.
I
So
only take bronze ends.
that's fair. That's fair. And then, we'd be remiss not to point out, like, hey, that's a lot of time that you continued to pay attention to this diva while the tracer was on you. Like, seriously, that's a lot for your level. Like, you sent out 6 shots before, like,
I knew I wasn't oblivious to them
I
being
know.
there.
I don't think you were oblivious,
It
but
wasn't a
like,
diva. It was a trace. It was a Reinhardt.
no. You were shooting at the diva, if memory serves. But
There was a nano. I was shooting at the nano guy.
okay, fine. Regardless, you were shooting at a tank while the tracer was shooting at you, and like, you just have to expect that the tracers are better than that type thing. Like,
So
that is
use your mouse. Is that what you're saying?
respect flankers to some degree. Like, flankers immediately require your attention when they're on you. I'd say that's what I'm saying there. It's definitely a lesser issue, and it's a little unusual for you. I think you generally don't struggle with that, but that
Well,
was
the only
like
time
too
I did that
obnoxious for me not to.
is
Go ahead.
because I had trans.
Right,
And
but
I
we
was just like, oh, I can just tank some shots. Because in my mind, I don't really care about the flanker if they can't really kill me. If they
sure,
can't kill me, then it doesn't matter to me. 'Cause I'm
right.
essentially immortal then. So I'm like, oh, I'll do frontline pressure
Mm-hmm.
to this guy who's like, he's already half HP.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't breaking armor. I mean, he was discorded. My whole
Sure.
team was shooting. I'm like, why not?
Yeah. Well, the
Because in my
reason,
mind, I wouldn't have gotten help
sure,
from my Baptiste.
the reason why not is really going to come down to the territory of you're potentially not going to have to use your transcendence if the tracer is not involved, right? Like, if you're like, I am going to use my transcendence no matter what because I want the power play, okay, that's a fair argument. Was that a situation, though, where you were like, we're going to use our transcendence to win this fight no matter what, even if you push the tracer back?
I mean, I knew the tracer was on me, so I'm like, I'm just going to use trans to...
Yeah.
I was in my mind, I was going to use trans. I was like, this is my trans moment.
Right, but I think you moved it from a category of I'd kind of like to trans this fight to I have to move this fight, and not like, and I'd kind of like to trans this fight can be okay, and you might end up transing that fight, but you're sort of in this like, you moved it to I have to trans the fight, even if the situation changes in the next second or two, and I don't really want to trans it
And then
from
I
a
ended
fight
up saying
perspective.
no one, so...
Right.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Okay. So again, I'm pointing that out. I don't think that's a big thing for you. It would definitely be the least important. Our most important would definitely be words are hard. Our second most important is going to be this off angle thing. Like, we want to be thinking a little bit more for those, and not the like, oh, I'm going behind the team and beating them up from behind, though that's fun. And I still remember your review back here beating them up from behind the team.
That was the OG. First
the
review
OG,
ever.
the OG. That was fun. So those are, we're talking about, the narrower off angles, the 30-degree off angles, the 45-degree off angles type stuff. A little bit more of that stuff like this, where it's like, hey, this is nice, cool, great, we love it. But again, besides that, we have your big implementation, which is going to be a little bit tighter on cover. And I say big, it's not huge. We're making like a 4% difference to 3% difference to how you play cover, because a lot of the time you do play cover correctly. But at this level, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at making these
All that
small
micro
adjustments like
stuff
that.
gets punished,
It does. It absolutely does.
Which you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't understand this down in bottom 500
Yeah, we
bronze.
should do a freaky Friday switch. I do all the reviews for a day, and you play in Masters.
Okay.
Masters GM games.
Okay.
I really just want to review people and make them waste their money.
I see. Okay. So I think that covers it. We can catch up on chat here, or we can do, or if you have any final questions, we can go through those. Do you have anything else, Jumbo, that you have questions about?
When will you be announcing your official leave to the Overwatch community?
Sorry, one more time?
When will you be announcing your official leave?
My official
to the
leave.
Overwatch community.
Oh, am I going on leave because I'm getting abducted by aliens? Because
You're going on leave because I have taken the liberty to replace you.
oh, believe it or
They-
not.
They came out with a new a new lab fertilizer thing. We got a new temporal.
A new temporal. Got it. Okay. Version 7.0. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What? You thought this was the original? No. Okay. Okay. No. So, okay. That's going to do it. Okay. No more questions there. That's fine. Let me take a look on chat. Pay some attention to them. That's how I try to play against Map Zen. Work with cycles. Eat all fire strikes, reload and open, shoot from open on main, ignore flankers. Okay, that's Blah thinks that's your summary of the advice. I take it.
Metin said hello temporal.
Yeah,
He actually
Mentos
said,
Frost
"Hey,
says
my
hello.
bad."
Yeah, Mentos says hey. That's true. Couldn't you go on the Zen, force lamp, soft reset, and then go in again when lamp is over? Yes, that is a very common maneuver. Lamp has a very long cooldown.
Lexa said, "I'd totally be down to be reviewed by him. Absolutely not paid though. My rates are 40 an hour."
Oh, so you're still charging less than Jane's org.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. That's the right answer. Okay.
I'm charging double you because I give double the amount of
Oh,
information.
yes. Adam Nicholas says, by the way, I super chat so much and hope that one day Temporal will be able to afford to turn on the heater. Calling out the scarf. Okay.
I got a question.
Shoot.
Before you you had your little thing going here, did you wear scarves on the regular, or did it just kind of like you wore it a few times and then like
I wore it because
became
I started
intimate?
doing this, I think I started wearing it like in December, Christmas season, etc., and people liked it, so it continued.
Just like in the middle of summer, you're like sweating. Oh my god, I gotta put on this stupid fucking scarf again.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
I think we're good here, so I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thanks, guys. If you're enjoying, please do like and subscribe, as that helps out quite a bit, and it also tells me that we need to have Jumbo back for things like OWL reviews. So definitely like and subscribe, even comment if you're enjoying this stuff.